Now then, people, welcome back to the Just Joe Football Show. I hope you are all doing well. We are here for another watch-along. Apologies for not doing the one on Friday. Was it Friday? See, I still don't know what days. It was probably Wednesday, wasn't it? It's now Saturday, and after this game, we get back to some normality in football. It's going to be one game a week kind of vibe. You might get the odd midweek game, you know how it is. But happy to be back with you. Rival watch-along, of course, Blackburn versus Burnley. I don't know if this is actually the Blackburn lineup, by the way, because I just copied it from when we played them. But hope you're all doing well. As is always the case, smash me a like on the video, subscribe to the channel, get your comments in, and of course, hit that notification bell. Can you all tell me if I'm a little bit laggy as well? Because it looks like I might be. So can you just clarify that for me? Can you just clarify for all that for me in the chat? As if Liverpool want 30 million for Ben Doak, 2 goals, 5 assists, and was pocketed by Voba. Very good player, though, isn't he? You're playing for potential. I think as well, listen, Liverpool will get it. Liverpool are no mugs. This is the thing. In the transfer market, yes, a bit good on this end. Looks okay to some. Just a little bit, isn't it? It'll hopefully sort itself out. I'll have a look anyway. Got a new phone on it, so yeah, looks a bit choppy. I thought that as well, mate. Got a new phone, so maybe it's that. I'm going to stop the camera and start again. Hang on. See if that helps us out. I tell you what, I'm going to come out and back in. We'll have that. We'll give that a go. Hopefully that's a bit better. No, it's not. It's doing me tits in. We'll have to grin and bear it. I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll close these bloody screens off. Normally that sorts it out. Close down Messenger, close down calendar, close down notes, close down emails, close down iMovie, all that jazz. And it'll hopefully sort it out. What do you use for your camera, mate? I use an iPhone, mate. I actually use an iPhone and it's continuity camera. With the Mac, you see, so it works. Ben Sheaf being linked to Leeds. Is that an actual link, or is that like just reading from a newspaper link that's bullshit? Do you know what I mean? We see a lot of it in the local press and stuff that's just BS. You know, it's just absolute BS. A lot of it. Tyke in Perth says this game being shown live in Oz. Wish it was Leeds. Happy New Year, Joe. Happy New Year to you, mate. I hope you're doing well. Morning, Joe, and all the Leeds faithful. Must win today. Michael says you look a bit tired. I've been, mate. It's been, you know what Christmas and New Year's like, man. Like, it's tough going, and you know, I've had my kids from Boxing Day, but I'm not complaining about that. But obviously, they tie you out, right? We went shopping on. When was it? The 2nd was out till about 9 o'clock. Went to Newcastle, and then we went to Metro, and then yesterday we went to Whitley Bay, and we're out late. So just long days, aren't they? But after this weekend, they're back to school. The Leeds United fixture, congestion stops, and it's one game a week and all that sort of stuff. So it's all nice and calm. What's going on, Joe? You're massively early, mate. Well, we're doing Blackburn versus Burnley, and then we'll be straight on to Leeds United versus Hull City, or Hull City versus Leeds United. Jazz Mooney says, hello, Joe from Sydney. Get us over the line, mate. Well done. Yeah, we will do, I'm telling you. Today against Hull is a must-win. Nah, Dominic, it's not, is it? Why is it? We're not in must-win territory yet. Definitely not. Not with like 21 games to go or something. Tottenham playing third keeper. Fraser Forster has been dropped, has he? Does that game kick off? Or does it kick off same time? I think it kicks off same time. Good morning. How's the running program going? Well, Chris, I was supposed to start, wasn't I, couch to 10K, but like I say, I've had the kids, I've not had the time, but from Monday it will be going. It will be going. Time for a sausage sarnie and a coffee sounds good to me, that, mate. I've just been asked, Marcus, Would you like a sausage butty? So, getting looked after me, aren't I? Happy days. Sausage butty en route. Love it. Love it. Are they a hard side to break down? Will it be a snoozer, low block? I don't look. I think both teams will cancel themselves out in that respect. What we've got to understand as well, Jared, the Blackburn that played Leeds United isn't the same Blackburn that plays week in, week out. Blackburn fans will tell you that. Just like the Sheffield United isn't the same Sheffield United that came to Ellen Road and did what they did. Burnley are very much samey, if I'm honest. But I think, yeah, we'll see a different game. Plus, it's a derby. You know, it's a derby. This is massive, this game, for these two clubs. You know, it's the game in the footballing calendar. So, yeah, it's on it. Do I think Barnes will bring anything to Burnley? Knows the club. Knows the club. That's about all I've got for you, mate, if I'm honest. Yeah, potentially. It's an extra body. He probably won't get used a lot. Might be a sort of Paddy Bamford-esque thing, but yeah, it's just an extra body in it. Sending love from Leeds United supporters in Malaysia. Big up to you, mate. Colin Tan is from Kuala Lumpur, who watches this channel. He got sent a Willie Nonto shirt, so big up to Colin Tan. So Timothy NG, there are many fans over in Malaysia. See if you can get in touch with Colin Tan. Do you know what it is? That's not the actual Blackburn lineup. I don't know, Russ, because I just went with the same lineup as because we just played them, so I didn't bother changing it. I don't know if it's right. Let's have a look. Pears, Brittingham, Beck, Tronstad, Baker, Cozier, Cantwell, Dolan, Guehi. Yeah, so it needs changing. It needs changing my Blackburn one anyway, so I'll quickly do that. Give us a sec. So we've got Pears, Brittingham, same back four. Tronstad and Baker, the two in midfield. So Vyman loses his place. And Cozier, what's his last name now? Cozier what? Cozier Dubre, that was it. Cozier Dubre. Let me just get that. I'll put Cozier Dubs, because it won't fit on. Cozier Dubs. Then it's Cantwell's coming for Hedges. And Guay has coming up top instead of a Hashi. So they've made about 3 changes there. So there's the Blackburn lineup. If we do the away 11 now, so they have Trafford in goal. Bashir Humphreys, a player Leeds United were loosely linked to. So Bashir Humphreys, Esteve, Egan Riley. People won't want to hear this, but Burnley have a better defence than us. Just putting it out there. Roberts, Brown, Hill, Cullen, Jaden Antoinette, washed. Sarmiento getting the bin, you little rat. Laurent, and then up top is Jan Fleming. There you go. That's your Burnley lineup. That's that in its entirety. Blackburn win. Watch, yeah. The Lancaster Hot Pot Trophy. I like the name of that. What time Leeds playing? We don't play till 3. K Separabit says, "Hi Joe, sending out honour and blessings in abundance, bro. Good to have your channel playing while I grind a year. Teen Son Finley still bedbound, but we're on the game today and hoping for a goal fest. Big up to Finley as well. I hope you're both well. I honestly think there are at least 13 more winnable games of the final 24. Only 13. They're all winnable, John, for Leeds. Safi Salih in Malaysia. That's Gulf Coast, Florida man of the Gulf Coast. Bloody freezing and snowing outside. It's not snowing, but it is very cold. There was the other day, Marcus. There was, but it's quite bright today. I could see. It's brighter today, but still a bit shitty, if I'm honest. Well, must win in terms of regaining. Yeah, I think so, Dominic. Yeah. And what I would say as well, Dom, I think Burnley and Blackburn's a draw, and I think Sheffield United might struggle against Watford, and with a chance to create a gap. I think that's why it becomes a bit of a must-win, but that we won't know that until all the games are finished. Do you know what I mean? But I hear what you're saying. To be honest, I'd prefer a Blackburn win, Darren, because Blackburn aren't going to challenge the top 2. They won't. I know people will disagree with me, but they won't over the course of over the course of the season, so I'm not too concerned about them. So I would prefer Blackburn to win, definitely for sure. That will be my preference going into this for sure, because, like I say, over the course of the season, they'll not bother us. Genuinely, they won't. So, yeah, not bothered at all on Blackburn. Same with Sunderland. I know I got a bit of stick off for Sunderland fans saying, "What do you mean? All the rivals won?" We've gained points on you, and I'm like, listen, I'm not even thinking about you. Our rivals are Burnley and Sheffield United. Sunderland, you had your fun at the start of the season. Bit nervous for today's game. Feels like a tricky one, Hull away. I don't think so, Lee. I think I can't remember the last time we lost against Hull. I know this sounds mad, but I think the last one that comes to mind is when Kamil Grzycki and Jared Bowen played for them. I may be massively wrong. I'm going to check that, and I'll let you know. Just bear with us one sec while I go back and check that. Let's have a look. Matches. Beat them 2-0, 3-1, 0-0. I want to see. Right, let's have a look. So if we start 2010. Right, okay, so we'll beat them in August 2-0, beat them in April 3-1, drew in September, drew in the EFL Cup, beat them 4-0 in 2020, beat them 2-0 in 2019. Hull beat us 2-0 in 2018, and the scorers that day were Jared Bowen were 2. I was on the money. I remember they had 2 players, Kamil Grzycki and Jared Bowen. Let me just check the lineups. Jared Bowen and Grzycki, yeah. They had Grzycki on the left, Bowen on the right. Our lineup that day was Peacock Farrell, Ayling, Phillips, Janssen, Douglas, Forshaw, Alioski, Click, Hernandez, and Jack Harrison with Kamaru up top. So, yeah, we notoriously do quite well against them. Like I said, they beat us then in 18, but then we go back to it. Leeds won 1-0, drew 0-0. Leeds won 1-0, drew 2-2. Leeds won 2-1. Then Hull beat us in 2012. So they don't do very well in this fixture, if I'm honest. So I'm quite confident going into it. And as your man says, they have a lot of injuries. I don't know if you caught my preview, but just to run through the Hull injuries. Zambrano's out. Well, he's suspended. Goalkeeper Carl Rushworth, Charlie Hughes, Bellumi, who Leeds United were linked to, Liam Miller, Casey Palmer, Ryan Longman. Got 7 players out. So I am confident. They're in the relegation zone for a reason. I don't know if you could say they've had a new manager bounce because they've won 2 in 5. So, yeah, I'm not too sure. No. Nah. We will not sign a player from the Bundesliga to come to the Champions. I just don't see it. Not in Jan. There might be in the summer, but nah. I just see like I don't know. I don't know, to be honest. I think a lot of the stories that come out are absolute guff. They are. So yeah. Must win. I don't know if we're there, but I hear what you're saying. I'm really annoyed at my camera, by the way, which is just going all over the shop. Will Hull play a low block? I'm not too sure about Ruben Cés' style of play, mate. Obviously, he was at Reading before. I can ask the question actually and find out, mate, and see what the crack is. We can certainly check that for sure. So we will do just that. Right, okay. So Ruben Cés' style of play. Let's have a look. Disco camera, yeah, it's following me around, isn't it? It's just because it's a little bit laggy. Is it me or is it laggy? Because it feels laggy. Right, let me have a look and see. I'm going to find out. Ruben Cés' style of play. Oh, It's laggy, isn't it? I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I might turn it off before the game starts. Turn it off center stage. Just put it on here. It's not lagging anymore, is it? Maybe a little bit. So, according to online, what's it say? High pressing and intensity. So, Sellers is known for implementing a high pressing game. His team's typical maintain a high level intensity, aiming to win the ball back quickly in the opposition's half. This approach is highlighted in his tenure at Reading, where he managed to develop an exciting brand of football. His philosophy involves playing positive attacking football, encouraging players to be aggressive in their play, particularly in the forward areas, and to create scoring opportunities through dynamic movement and pressing. He does have the ability to adapt, though, on his tactics based on the squad he has at his disposal. He adjusts his style to fit the capabilities and limitations of the players, moving away from a rigid system to one that can evolve match by match. Despite the aggressive pressing, there's an emphasis on ball control and possession to manage the game's tempo. Well, there's no chance of that. This was evident when he spoke about the need to maintain control even after scoring, aiming to minimize the opposition's chances. He has a reputation for engaging with players, fostering a strong bond and focusing on their development, which is something that was needed at Hull after Tim Bolter left. That was particularly noted during his time at Reading, and he's now managed to connect well with both players and fans, something that could translate positively at Hull City. And his approach includes not just maintaining a high press, but also knowing when to drop back and defend more conservatively, especially when protecting a lead. This tactical flexibility was mentioned in his assessments after games where Hull City struggled to manage Leeds. So Sellers' arrival at Hull was seen as bringing a breath of fresh air, aiming to lift the team for their struggles by instilling a clear identity and tactical approach that resonates with both the squad's capabilities and the club's ambition to avoid relegation. So let's see. Don't think they'll play a low block. They might play a low block. Oh, you don't think they will, but they might. Yeah. It doesn't sound like it, does it, Vance? But obviously you wouldn't have thought that Sheffield United would have done that. Sino, okay here, Joe. Blackburn, Burnley should end as a draw, but I feel it'll be a joke win. As for Leeds, well, we're going to tame the Tigers. Yeah. A low bloke. Is that what I said? Thanks, Joe. Concise as ever. Try my best, mate. Try my best. You know where to be anyway, man. You know where to be for this sort of stuff. I've seen other Peter Pull try to jump on the bandwagon. It's not for them. It's not for them. Stay in your lane, brother. Stay in your lane. Yeah, man. What was it? A beg. That's it. Beg. We will be there. Mark Neighbour says Blackburn versus Burnley. What a fabulous all-out attacking end-to-end game Sky had given us. Glorious. I think it might have a bit of needle and I think it might have a bit of bite, if you want my honest opinion. I think it will, because they really, really don't like each other. They really don't. They really don't like each other. So, yeah, we will be there. We will be there. If you haven't already, folks, please do smash me a like on the video, subscribe to the channel, get your comments in, and of course hit that notification bell. You know the score. You know the score, bro. You know the score. More Reds than goals. Is that an actual fact? Is that an actual fact? Hang on, we're just going to check some. We'll check some stuff. 888 Leeds, man. We're getting top 2. Don't do it to yourself, man. We're blitzing it. Don't worry about it. Let's have a look. Tell you what, I'm gonna give us a second. I'll just have a look at the preview for the game. Rumor. What rumors? Tell me. Tell me. Thanks for the content last year. I know it was hard towards the end for you personally. Massive respect for you. Yeah, thank you, mate. Thank you. That makes a lot. Big up to Zeta. Big up to Zeta. Thank you for being here. Welcome. Welcome to the JUSTJOE Football Show. Please do subscribe and stick around, Zeta. Let's have a look at this Blackburn versus Burnley game then. So, Blackburn, 1 second. Yeah, okay. So they got a win. They got a point against Leeds. However, that may be easier said than done due to Blackburn's recent inconsistency at home, with their last 7 league home games producing 2 wins, 2 draws, and 3 defeats. Burnley better on the road as well. They're the best away form team in the league, I believe. Clarets have put together a 12-game unbeaten run since losing to Millwall on November the 3rd. But a lot of draws in there. A lot of draws. While they were unable to take maximum points from those 2 games, which was Middlesbrough and Stoke, pleased that they didn't lose. We know how good they are defensively. They conceded the least in the division. Yeah. I think we get a draw potentially. Have you had a flutter? I have, mate. Yeah, 33-1 shout. Big up to the folks at Sporting Life. Today's 33-1 ACCA. Remember, we haven't had a winner for a while. Is Chelsea to beat Crystal Palace, Oxford to win away at Preston. It's a big shout. Birmingham to win away at Wigan, and Doncaster to beat Port Vale. That is the one. That's a massive 33-1 though, and you know I put a tenner on it. So if that came in, nice 300 quid. Callum says, any transfer rumours for Leeds? I'll have a look, mate. To be honest, I've not had my head in the game with it because, like I say, Christmas, New Year. But from next week, from Monday, we will be there. Tunnel vision, baby. Tunnel vision. Tunnel vision. Tunnel vision. Chocolate. Do you like that? Good, right? And you, Christopher, where are you going? Please don't go. Don't go. I want you to know. Please don't go. I see some of you snaking off as well. Dear Sam. Nah, Burnley don't do comfortable wins. Right, okay. So here is the latest links according to the stuff online. Bamford, potential departure. Some reports suggest his exit may depend on the future of Gelhardt. I mean, it's bullshit, that, isn't it? There's speculation about a possible move to Southampton on a loan deal. If you believe that, then you're smoking grass. Why would Southampton take Patrick Bamford? Definitely not happening. Meslier being linked with moves away, like Manchester United. Again, Codswallop. Man United are not taking Ilya Meslier. Max Voba, that's one to watch, I would say. But it won't be in January. Max Voba, definitely one to watch. Gelhardt, loan move, loan him. Wrexham, there's a shout. Send him to Wrexham. Emi Buendia, don't think that happens. Jack Harrison won't be recalled. I know it seems to be the general consensus. He won't be recalled in January. Just can't see it. Cannot see it. He's been playing recently. We were linked, as I said, to the centre back the other day, the Abakodo Kuzanov, and then he's been linked to Man City. There was the crazy stuff that we were getting James McAtee, which I've maintained for a long time we won't be. Just like we won't be getting all these other players that some people tend to think we will. So yeah, he might be going to Dortmund. So yeah, who else is there? Raksaki could go back to Palace, by the way. That's something that could happen. What we're seeing as well is interest in players on loan in the Championship. Like Crystal Palace have tried to buy Ben Doak while he's on loan at Middlesbrough and says, right, recall him and we'll buy him. Which just shows you we're seeing that happen. You know, we've seen Finn Azaz move from Plymouth to Borough. Like, Leeds United could do that. You know, we saw Sarmiento move from West Brom to Ipswich. Why don't we do something like that? We don't have to go wild for me. We need a 10. Have a look. See what's about. Yeah. Tickle those likes for the main man. Exactly. I don't believe that, mate. Don't see it. I just don't. And I don't think it will happen. I'd be willing to take that bet. Where have you read that? Where have you seen it, Stephen? Where have you heard it? And we can have a conversation about it. But it won't happen. Definitely not. Farker stubborn, nothing happens. It's nothing to do with Farker being stubborn. Not all he wants. He's always wanted players. He's never come out Farker and said, no, I don't want players. Never. But yeah, Stephen, if you could give me the steer on the Jack Harrison stuff. Talk shite said so. Talk shite said so. Talk shite is what they do. Jack Harrison started against Forest. Jack Harrison started against City where they drew 1-1. These are the last 3 games. Jack Harrison started against Chelsea where they got a point. Jack Harrison started against Arsenal where they got a point. So he started the last 4 games. Started the last 4 games. Don't mean it's true. Don't mean it's true, mate. But that doesn't mean it's true, Stephen. By any stretch of the imagination. So, doesn't mean it's true at all. You know, I think he's good, but Kilgallen, if he was a bad player, yeah, if he was a bad player, he wouldn't have started the last 4 games. And in them 4 games, they drew with Chelsea, drew with City, and drew with Arsenal. He's a part of that. So, hi Joe, I see a comfortable 3-0 win today. Yeah, and I said, where was it? Yeah, no, I was giving you the thing that it won't be true. And your response was this, and I just said I haven't seen that. But then you've just told me there. I think it's shite we would beat Everton. Don't think we would, mate, but we'll see. We'll see. But yeah, I'd be willing to take the bet that Jack Harrison probably never plays for Leeds United again. So we'll see though. The only sign we'll do when we get back to the Premier League, and that's it. Farker even said he won't be getting anyone this month. Silly, I think not. I wouldn't take everything he says with the truth. You know what I mean? Not going to come out. I think he's quite clear in not coming out and he doesn't come out and say, you know, he won't come out and say like, yeah, we're going to buy someone, will he? He just won't. I don't think he'll do it. He's never spoken about that at all. So, yeah, not for me. I don't think it'll happen. Not by any stretch. I don't think. Nah, I don't think so. Parker must know we need a striker. I don't think we do need a striker though. In an ideal world, you would, but we've got 3. I've spoken about it before. And we don't need a keeper just yet. I have to agree with what Christopher said, if I'm honest. Graham Smith says it's like, yeah, well, need a 10, don't we? We do need a 10. Club shouldn't sit on that. We should definitely get a number 10, 100%. And I'll be frustrated if we don't. Definitely. That would be my thing. So we will be there. We will see anyway, won't we? 1 second. I don't know why we a 9 for hours are crap. We need a 9 hours for a crap is what I assume is what you're saying there. That's gamble. I got promotion, no striker or keeper in my opinion. I think we get promoted anyway without them. So I'm cool. Well, he said transfer season starts 4th of Jan. Let's see. There you go. We will be there. The real actual Dan James says there's a massive problem we don't sign anyone because most teams in this league are already bringing players in. Yeah. I don't know. Listen, I would take Omabam. Easy for me to say. Omabamadeli, 100%. I would take him in a heartbeat, but I just don't see him because he's not going to start. If we don't sign anyone, we all know Joe will be on the 49ers. 100%. 100%. That gambling promotion, yeah, I hear you. I agree with you as well. If we don't sign anyone, then they are running the risk, 100%. There was a good transfer show I watched yesterday with Graham Joe on the writers who covered Burnley, Blades and Sunderland. Really good watch. Was there? Where was that on, mate? I'll have to check it out. It'll be quite decent. I'll have to check it out for sure. Which East Lancashire Derby, that's what it's called. Lancashire Hot Pot. Which Sky channel is it on? Oh, it's on Main Event. Happy days. Happy days. Here we go. Ashley Barnes is in the crowd. We're about to get the kickoff as well, folks. We're just slightly a minute behind. We're about to get underway now. Also, if he's watching, Stevie, stop chatting shit about me on other streams as well. Anyway, Burnley have kicked us off. Shots TV, Graham tweeted about it. I'll check it out, mate. Don't know what Shots TV is. Everyone's trying to get into the thing in it. That's where I think fan media and all that sort of stuff's the way to go now, and it's taking over the game. Has been for years, but I think even now. So when you're seeing all these, well-respected, the likes of Gary Neville and all this sort of stuff doing watch-alongs, then you know the way it's going, folks. That's the facts of it. So yeah, and I wonder if them YouTubers, man, they're all idiots. Well, each to their own, I guess. Each to their own. No spoilers in the chat. Yeah, big up to Vic, my main man, Vic Vinegar. Thank you very much, Robbie. Thank you very much, Robbie. Leading the way, trailblazer, and all that jazz. Flick forward. Let me just get the sofa score up so I can have a look at who's what, where, when. Brownhill, top player, Tottenham versus Newcastle is also kicked off in the Premier League. We do have Stoke, Plymouth, and Swansea, West Brom ongoing as well. But yeah, I do like Josh Brownhill's runs from midfield. It's something we lack, to be honest, a goal-scoring midfielder. And we thought that's what we were getting when Kamara left, and we didn't, did we? We still haven't, which is a bit of a mad one. Big up to you, though, Robbie. Throw-in to come anyway from Beck. And it's headed forward. He's probably brought down there, Jan Fleming, but referee says no. Todd Cantwell lifts it over. It's headed, though, by Egan Riley. I can't wait for this to really get going. I think we're going to see fouls. I think we're going to see cards. We're going to see goals. I think I fancy it to be a decent one. Would live at Isak hat-trick. Big up to you, I don't give a schmidt. I saw the love the other day in the chat on the other channel. Big up to you, my guy. Early free kick. It comes anyway, Beck. Thank you for that, Russ. I'll check that out, mate. Ball over the top then for Dolan to chase. Dolan, a good player. Spurs 1-0, 4 minutes. Wow. Solanke. Big up, man. Look at this. Wagwan. Eh? Don't say hello? No. Okay. We don't want to say hello. Thank you very much. Look at this, eh? Oi, oi. Well looked after, I tell you. Yeah, man, you know these leads. Solanke scored for Spurs. Who got the assist? See what I mean, man? What a ledge. This is what it is. Check this. Check this. This is what I'm dealing with, man. Smash work to tape, baby. P.S. You're hot as fuck. It's little moments like that. It's like, well, yeah. I love that, That's proper. Look at me. Big up to my man Jack City in the chat as well. Big up to you, my brother. It is, Vic. Yeah. Nice little sausage bow tie. Yeah. So apologies for having a thing. You're kidding. Nah, man, that's class, man. That's it. Newcastle will still win after all its Ange ball. That's a fair point. That's top tier, that, by the way. Isn't that class? Love that. And she's not lying, really. Look at that. True. Thanks for Burnley on the counter. Anthony Roberts on the right. Jaden Anthony, piss shot. Big up to you. Love that, Denise. Big up to you. She says, great coverage of the holiday period. Newcastle 1-1. I'm on my own and value your watch along so much. Thank you. Well, Denise, thank you. Wish I had a sausage butty bird, says Vic. I know, right? Proper looks after me. She's a ledge. Yeah, look at this. It's true, Leeds, man. Yeah, it's the sort of stuff you see in movies where they leave little post-it notes in fridge and that. YouTube. Gordon with the goal. No, Isak. I'm not happy about that. I'm not happy about that. Nice one, Mark. Cross. Over the top. Goal kick. Big up to you, Mick Taylor, who says UTC. Nice one, Joe. Only watch line I can find. I got you covered, mate. There's some imitators, but you know what I mean? They can't get close. Brown sauce indeed, Vic. Big up to you, Ryan. Big up to Fabian of many interests. UTC. Yeah, Callum says, told you, man. Ange Ball is jokes. It is. Chance for Blackburn. Cross. Headed. Oh, corner ball. Yeah, listen, I want Blackburn to win. I can't lie, Burnley fans. A draw would be nice as well. But cheers, Leeds. Yeah, let's do a like check 1-2. 153, so 7 more. Oof, I haven't seen the leaked winner for Rumble, but do you know what, Danny? I haven't watched wrestling in ages. Sometimes this happens, and then I get so far behind that I can't be asked catching up. But the Rumble's on, so Rumble's on soon, innit? Chance, Blackburn, cross. Nah, they've not. Chipped back across, headed in. Looking for Danny Bat. Big up to American in Leeds. Don't forget to smash the like. It's saying Cena wins it. Nice. I mean, I think a lot of fans will be frustrated, won't they? Bring on Ash Barnes in the 65th minute, potentially. I hope so, bro. It's not a bad knock. Trap it. Offside. I think there's a case, and I said this on my preview, to maybe not starting James, because he did look a bit leggy. And could that mean Nonto? I'd prefer Ramazani. You know, my feelings towards Nonto at the minute, but he's not a bad player. Don't get it twisted. He's a top player. So, John Eustace loved it against Leeds, and he giving it the big ones to the fans and that. Loves it. That's where I'd be at, mate. But yeah. Did you? About time. Tiffy time, by the way. Yeah, don't mind the James shot. I think he looked. Well, I think he should have been sub. I think the fact that he played 90 minutes might mean that we do see him not start, Dick. You know what I mean? So. Bober and Bogle fullback. Ideally, if not, start Schmidt. Gotta start him. You've got to start him. Nice. Nice. Little Willie needs big performance today, Joe. He does. He needs to give us something. Needs to give us something, my man. Because he's not been great of late. Some people might disagree, but it is what it is. That's where my head's at with it. I just expect more, I think. Dolan. I don't want to keep trying that, do I? Lose my cred. Wonder if any fellas turned round to the missus at the time and went, "I mean, doing that for me, you bitch." Cooking. Why? Because I don't want to admit that they got it wrong again. Solomon sent back in January. Good one. Solomon, another Dan James. Good one. Which again, other people said, you know, that you know we missed the boat on that because he's amazing. He'll go on to be top end and all that sort of stuff. Maybe, Mark, maybe. Great cross. That Goth bird. She's not with she's not with Dom Mysterio anymore. Well, not last time I checked, anyway. Blackburn 72% possession yet. Didn't see that corner against us. This one here. They do, mate, yeah. They do and they are. I'm really sorry, man. I'm really laggy today. Got to be something to do with connection. Corner ball. Now I see what you're saying. Don't forget to smash those like. Yeah. He goes out with Liv Morgan now. They did like a massive heel turn on her. It was quite good. Not quite. It was very. And I called it on this show. Anyway, my iPhone was battered. My iPhone 13, yeah, and I got an upgrade the other day. I got 16, but it's not transferred any of my contacts over at all, or anything. Or yeah, it's proper ruined it. So, and the other one won't. The other one won't reset because I want to sell it. Does anyone want to buy an iPhone 13? 70% possession for Blackburn, by the way. That's what I'm saying. The Blackburn we saw is a different Blackburn. Yeah, Ryan, he does for sure. Got a certain way, and he's shown. Listen, at the end of the day, Birmingham got relegated after he went, and he had them top six. Blackburn were in the relegation zone when he took over, and they're now in the top six. So he's a good manager, 100%, and might get a shot trying to keep a team in the Premier League at some point. You know what I mean? He's that type of manager for me. So, yeah, mate, I've got I don't need the Pro Max. I've just got the Pro. I don't like it bigger, but yeah. All good. Burnley with the cross. Dealt with. Burnley have not had a sniffer either. I only want like 100 quid for it, Lee. Which isn't that expensive, by the way. For an iPhone 13, it's in decent nick. So I had a look on what was it called? Zappa yesterday. I get like 300 quid for it, and then I went to get estimate, bam, and it says we're not taking electronics at the minute. Sorry. I was like, what? Please take it. Zappa, you know, you send in like electrics and stuff, and then they buy them off you, even if they're broke and stuff. No, he's definitely not City or Leeds fans. He's not. He's not. I don't know if it's my TV, but your FPS seems to be down. What's FPS mean, bro? Is it a bit laggy? Does that mean that, Boss Nass? Because it does feel it. I keep saying that. I don't know what FPS means, though, bro. Frames per second, maybe? I can't Vic put it in as well. Stream health. It says stream is health excellent. I agree with you, though, mate. And it might be because it's a new phone, maybe. I hope not. I thought it was going to improve it, not decrease it. But it is, isn't it? It probably will be bandwidth because everyone in the fucking house is on the internet. Chebs. Shall I come out and back in? Would you like me to give that a bash? I'll give it a bash. I think you can still hear me. But I'm going to come out and back in and reschedule. So give us a sec. 1 minute. Right, let's give this a go, people. And hopefully that might be a little bit better. It is, isn't it? Yes! Yeah, it is. It's sorted. It was lagging only briefly. Big up Boss Nass for the frames per second chat, but the frames per second are on point now. Yes, they are. Get up. All three championship games, 0-0 so far, freezing the nuts off on the pitch, 100%. That's a tons better. We've done it, haven't we? Tottenham all over Newcastle so far, says Mark. It's one apiece there. I do, yeah. So Leeds. If you've got a Mac, you know, the continuity camera's amazing. A lot of cameras now, phone cameras are better than fucking actual cameras, aren't they? I'll change the timer for you, Russ. Apologies. I don't know. It just says stream. They will be, but it says on YouTube, mate. It does say stream health's good. I'll have a look. 1620. There we go. No, that's 30. We'll just put it. I'll wait. You ready? There we go. Right time now. Campwell goes like that to the fans. Timer reset. Done, Scott. Yeah, thank you, mate. So what it tells me here, stream key, stream settings, streams latency, low latency. Don't know what that means, but maybe you do. Analytics, viewer activity, stream health, and it says stream status is excellent, no issues. Stream is healthy, the stream is excellent. Sometimes I'll get a message that says there's no bit rate or your low bit rate, but I just ignore it because I don't know what it means. I have a feeling Burnley will win this. We shall see. Positively glowing. Don't know about that much, mate. I need to turn eating down as well. But yeah, it looks sound now. Gets boiling in here. Also, I need to show you something as well. So you know, do you remember I told you about me potentially having what's that sleep thing? Sleep apnea. Well, I woke up in the middle of the night to find my girlfriend not in the bed, and I was like, "What's going on?" And I went downstairs. She was on the couch, and the sleep apnea, and she recorded me. My days, it's bad. It is bad. So I need to get that sorted. Anyone got any snoring remedies, by the way? Can help me out with. Have they got Barnes on the bench? No, he's in the crowd. Also, Tyson Fury, Jack does that all the time, you know, and also goes on like the Gypsy King. Yeah, that's what I'm waiting for, bro. But the waiting list's huge, mate. I'm genuinely waiting for it still. They said, "Oh, we'll send you a letter," and I still haven't got a letter. So, yeah. Do I share you my snoring vid? Do you want to see it? Yeah, exactly. I don't mind it though, going to sleep like Bane or Darth Vader. I'd like it. I think it'd be cool. It'd be a vibe, wouldn't it? You coming over? Yeah. Just let me get my mask. I'll bring my mask with me. Like that. Yeah, it's fun. I look like Bane, man. Sick. You think darkness is your ally? You merely adopted the dark. I was born in it. I love that film, by the way. I love that film. You think darkness is your ally? I'm going to do it again. You merely adopted it. I was born in it. Brilliant. I'm sweating my tits off. I'm getting a bit delirious. You know how we do when we've had a few of these bad boys. Josh Laurent. Josh Laurent. That's a lovely, lovely voice, says Joe. Thank you, mate. Thanks for that. I liked Risers. But yeah, Tyler, the Dark Knight trilogy. Although, to be fair, chance for Josh Laurent. Good challenge that by Britain. Blackburn will come away with it. What was I going to say to you? I do like the new Batman with Robert Pattinson. And I think that has potential. It has real potential. Especially when you watch Penguin. Penguin's top tier. With Colin Farrell as Penguin. Arthur Fleck. No, that's the Joker. What's he called? Oh, Ozzy. Yeah, especially with Penguin. So it has potential. The worst Batman film was Batman and Robin with George Clooney and Oz Cobblebot. That's it. George Clooney and I don't even know who did The Boy Wonder. But yeah. Christian Bale is the best Bruce Wayne. No one can disagree. Agreed, without a doubt. And Michael Keaton was good. No, not Michael. Val Kilmer was Arnie as Freeze. Shocking. Who else was in that one? It's just terrible, man. What a terrible, terrible film. Yeah. Well, maybe Tyler, maybe. But the Dark Knight series, I can just watch over and over and over. Mental. I tell you what, I just finished watching on Netflix, though. That Jean Benet. The Killing of Jean Benet. I don't know the title of it, but that was pretty fucking warped. Pretty warped. Chris O'Donnell as Robin. It was just bad, wasn't it? Danny DeVito as Penguin, yeah. That was, what's his face? What's that director called? Goes out with Helena Bonham Carter. Who's the better side, mate? Burnley have come into it. I think Blackburn early doors was about 70% possession, but Burnley have started to come into it now and get a hold of the football. No real goal mouth action up to this point yet, mate. If I'm honest, Guardians of the Galaxy, unreal, best part of the Avengers series or Marvel, sorry. Legendary MVJ, Tim Burton, that's it. What's your theory on Jean Benet then? My theory on Jean Benet is that the DNA is wrong. And that guy who was living in Thailand, he's done it. He did it. Why would he lie and send himself to prison when he'd been on the run for that long in different countries? By the way, he's never been charged with anything, which I find absolutely insane. But the way that he was emailing that guy, then spoke on the phone, it's that gadget. I forgot his name. I've only just watched it. But yeah, it's got to be him. I didn't watch the darts, no. Love Guardians of the Galaxy. You watch Penguin? Yes, 100%. Penguin series surpassed that movie by a fact. But it's added more intrigue and more thing to the film series as well. I like that we get like little offshoots now because of like all the streaming services, especially with stuff like Disney Plus and that. Really good. Watched Wicked again yesterday with the kids. I do like that. That was good. I'm gonna go see Mufasa tonight as well. I think the Sketchy Brother, a red herring. You think? No, I think it's him. Which sketch? Oh, the brother. Yeah, that's bullshit, man. The brother didn't do it. Neither did the family. Do you know what the problem is in America? And I'm sorry if I don't want to upset any Americans here if they're watching this. The problem with the American police system is because it's all like little towns or cities or whatever, and they've all like sort of they look after themselves. Chance pairs, not convincing, does punch it out, and then it's cleared. What they don't want to do is like just admit they were wrong. They double down on it. So all these they just ignore. Because they're like, no, we know the mum did it. We know the mum did it. And the baby wet the bed and she killed her with a professional garrow, by the way. Then did what she did to her. Then left her. Like, what? So her daughter wet the bed. So she then proceeded to go build like a proper professional garrow and do that. Have a day off. Have a day off. But to not even... check over. This is the problem with them. Once they get something in their head, it's right, and that's it, and they won't be dissuaded any other way. No, we know who's killed them. What? But all the evidence points the other way. Yeah, but we don't care because we know they've killed them. It's like, well, they haven't. You gimps. And that guy who wrote a book, well, they've got money out of him, haven't they? They sued him. Oh, Dino, it was bad, man. It was bad. So sorry for the parents, man. Honestly. Joe Shaw not happy with films these days. CGI. Chance Brownhill 1-2 trying to get Laurent in, but the keeper came out. Let's just check the scores on the doors in the rest of the leagues, folks. Just bear with me one moment. Tottenham Newcastle is 1 apiece with goals from Solanke and Anthony Gordon. There's been a yellow card for Dan Burn as well. And in the Champo, they're all 0-0. Best league in the world. Well, what is it? Most entertaining, they say, don't they? Most entertaining league in the world. Some days you can't just get rid of a bomb. What's that off J Racer? Should I know that? Exactly, Mikey MK, 100%. You watch Guardians of the Galaxy on shrooms. There you go. Bet that was a bit of a vibe, mate. Guardian of the Galaxy is brilliant. I found the most recent one quite emotional, though, as well, if I'm honest. You know, with what happened to Rocket and that guy, man, who wanted to build the perfect utopia. I was actually listening to a true crime podcast. And as I was listening to this true crime podcast about this guy, he was in America, actually. You might know him. I'll get the name in a sec. It escapes me right now. I'll check. But it reminded me of what he was trying to build, this like perfect utopia. And I thought, I wonder if that's where they got it from. Let me find out what a guy, because he told everyone that they were gay, but he wasn't gay. But he was allowed to like have sex with these men, even though they were gay and he wasn't. It was weird. Like, and then obviously everything else that came with it, as always does, what they do to mine. And yeah, you know what it is. I'm gonna have to find his name. What was he called? He was in America and he took them out to live in the forest, and they had all like in the end they had like politicians supporting him and that. Oh, what was he called? No, it wasn't Eddie Lee Sexton. No, yeah, it was Eddie Lee Sexton. Eddie Lee Sexton. Yes, Donna, Red-Handed. Do you listen to it? Wasn't that warped? Red-Handed is brilliant, by the way. Eddie Lee Sexton. He was called. Mental guy. Jim Jones. No, it was Jim Jones. So who was Eddie Lee Sexton? I've got it wrong. It was Jim Jones. That was it. Jonestown Massacre, Ben. You bang on. Isaac knows the score. Yeah, so it wasn't Eddie Lee Sexton. It was Jim Jones. That was him. Yep. Jim Jones. Sorry. Why did I get it? I've probably listened to the Eddie Lee Sexton. I do like listening to Red-Handed. They're brilliant. So yeah, it was Jim Jones. But as and I don't know why that came to my mind, but But as I was listening to it and him wanting to build this perfect world, it just reminded me of that guy, the main protagonist in Guardians of the Galaxy 4, is it, or 3? I think it's 3. The most recent one, anyway. It was mad. But it would stag like mock, what you call it, mock poisonings. But then apparently, and I haven't listened to it because I couldn't, but there's actual video or sound, isn't there, of them drinking this. I don't know what poison it was, but he said they're all coming for us or whatever now. You know, we all need to drink the poison. And it's actually recorded and you can listen to it. But I've never done that. Nah. I couldn't, because they made the young'uns eat it first. Drink it first, sorry. Because they thought, like, if the parents saw what it did to them, that they wouldn't want to give it to the kids or something. So, yeah. Carl Berry, talk sport, slagging Leeds. There is, well, it gets clicks, doesn't it? Wasn't it just antifreeze? I'm not sure. I thought it was I don't know. I'm not sure. Cyanide, no? Or has I just made that up? I feel stupid saying that now. Corner, back post, Jobby again, but a free kick's been given. Yeah, that's it, Dominic. Yeah. But it was a two-parter on Red Handed. I drove down to Halifax listening to them both because it's a nice long one, you know. Lee Carsley, under 21 coach, watching the game. He was actually offered the West Brom job, wasn't he? And he turned it down. The New Guardians is the only good film in the new MCU. Do you think? Yeah, Endgame. I mean, that was elite, wasn't it? All of them. All of them. All of them. Superhero movies peaked when we had Sam Raimi's Spider-Man and Nolan's Batman. CGI sensory overload after that. Which one was Sam Raimi's Spider-Man? Which one was that? Are you on about Tobey Maguire? Because in all honesty, I didn't rate it. I like the other one with the Killer Croc. You know, the Killer Croc. I didn't like the Toby series, if I'm honest, because of the Kirsten Dunst. I don't rate her. Paul, yeah, the footage started, mate. It's not going on. You know what we do on these watch-alongs. We like to have a chin wag. Nolan's back. Andrew Garfield, yeah, I didn't mind that one. Darren, yeah, I didn't. I thought that was decent, if I'm honest. So, yeah, I preferred that. Definitely was my preference, for sure. So, someone messaged me as well yesterday on Instagram saying, you said that Sirkin had a stinker, you don't have a clue, yada, yada, yada. He got man at the match just because he got an OG or whatever. I was like, mate, I wasn't even doing the game. And he went, oh, it must have been that other guy. I was like, well, I know ball. I won't say he had a stinker if he got man at match. Spider-Man 2, starring Tobey Maguire, best superhero movie ever. Which one's that? I told Chris, man, I've been done saying this and took flack for it. But we're here. Civil War. Yeah, it's a good one. They're all good, man. I think the only... Which ones don't I like? Because now, Dr. Octopus was good, yeah. It was good. But actually, no, I like... What's his face, man? Will guy. What's it called? The Green Goblin, the actor. You couldn't get... He even looks like him. What's his name now? William Dafoe. William Dafoe, isn't it? I think. William Dafoe, yeah. Brilliant. And he obviously played it in the reboot where they brought... The multiverse was amazing, by the way. Do you think Deadpool's going to join them now then as well? Do you think that's what that's gearing up for? With all... I don't know. Yous will know more than me. But there seems to be some good stuff. Do you think we need Ben Doak, says Adam B. Social? So you are a Brentford fan, Adam. Palace after him. Has he been linked to Brentford? I mean, he's a good player, 100%. He's a good player. So, yeah. Why not? Who have you got on the right? And Waymore, has he left? Yeah, William Defoe scared you. It was brilliant. Yeah, no, I loved the Spider-Man movie when he brought them all back. I just weren't a massive fan of Tobey Maguire. I didn't mind the villains and that. It was the Kirsten Dunst stuff. Adam B. Social, they turned him down. Who did? Palace. They bid 30 million, didn't they? Or didn't they bid 15 and got told no? Yeah, true, Vic. That's a good point. I'm a Leeds fan. Apparently, we have been linked with him. Adam B. Social. You're a Leeds fan. I thought you were Brentford. Why B. Social then? I love. What's this? Multiverse. No, we haven't been linked with Ben Doak, mate. That's not happening. Sorry, Tony. Yeah, we're doing because the game is pretty dead, if I'm honest. But we'll get back to it now. Peter Barber, that is a poor attempt, mate. That is such a poor attempt, isn't it? I got caught out with that once, right? And I've not been caught out since. I got caught out once, but never since. I mean, this is such a poor attempt by Peter Barber, isn't it? Have you ever seen one? Have you seen a Clint? New Batman film was shite compared to Christian Nolan trilogy. Yes. I reckon we sign an obscure 10 from abroad. No worries, Tony. Right, we will. 10 minutes till half time. We'll focus more in it. Newcastle now 2-1. Burnley are more boring under Parker than definitely. Danny Bart looks for Dolan. It's brought down by Lewis Baker in the centre of the park. He flashes one out to the left. Here's Dubray, Cozier. Dubray runs that. Roberts does well, has a strike or just pulls it wide. Tough. Isak scored. Get up. Get up. I remember when Joe got caught with a Scottish player film. Yeah, that was it. That's the only time, Danny, because I was new to the game. I was just reading stuff out. Now I read before it comes out. Does that make sense? I'll have a quick scan and then I'll go. So yeah, Isak scored. Get up. The only Clint Peter I've seen is Eastwood. Cantwell. Definitely, bro. I hear you. Quality. 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 That's nice. That is really nice. That coffee is really nice. Kirk Marsden. A little round of applause for Kirk. Passed away on Boxing Day. Thoughts out to him. Newcastle confirmed goal. Alexandro Isak. He's on fire right now. Do you know what I'm so excited for tomorrow as well? Genuinely, I'm probably more excited about this game than the Leeds game. Liverpool, Man United. I can't wait. I cannot wait. When you're moving back down here, I start a new job on Monday with another energy company. As soon as possible, really, mate. So basically, my Ford Focus is in, Chansey, Cantwell, what a poor pass that is by Guehi. So my car is in for an MOT on Tuesday. I then get to find out if it passes. If it passes, then obviously that means that the insurer will insure it. So I'll just get a payout for the damage that was done to my car. And the money that I get, just short of $2,000, is going to be used for me to move. If it doesn't pass an MOT, then the money I get from the damage caused to my car is going to have to go on another car. And then I'm going to have to save up. So I'm hoping that my car, because the Ford Focus still drives all right. It's just the outside. So yeah, fingers crossed for Tuesday, folks, that the car passes the MOT. Fingers crossed. Live game will be called off, do you think? Is that still been the general consensus? Yeah, Michael, listen, you'd take a point in this, though, wouldn't you? Like, without Leeds playing already, we've got 2 points on Burnley with a game in hand, you know? So you'd be laughing. I want to move back to my hometown of Halifax. I'm thinking Sorby Bridge. Oh, Jean Fleming tries to get round his man. No, she's from Halifax, Mark. She's from Halifax. The score's 0-0, Paul. She's from Halifax, brother. No. 7 games in a row for Isak now. Same as Shearer. Wow. Joshua says, my mum's Scouse. My dad's Geordie. I'm Leeds, but from Brighton. Love it. No, Reese P. I was going to more games up here than I did when I was in Halifax because I bought my season ticket when I moved to the northeast. But no, I don't go to games because this is my job. So watch-alongs are it's my job. Danny Pierce says up the Clarets. Yeah, man. 5 minutes till half time. Jimmy Kerr's playing foot champs and listening to the show. Big up to you, mate. I've just done that Roberto SBC, so I'm looking forward to using his card. I really am. And obviously, Ibrahima Konate went up to 91, didn't he? The card, so he's a bit of a beast. I'll show you my team that I'm moving with, although I haven't played any over the Christmas period. Come and live near me, Queensbury, says Paul. Well, to be honest, one of my friends lives in Booth Town, which isn't too far. Just over the hill, really. Just got the season pass, Paddy. Enjoy. Roberts brought down, wants a free kick, gets a free kick. Nice Cullen out wide to Jaden Anthony. Playing out on the right is Jaden. Do you want to see my team? This is what I'm moving with at the moment. Sure, not a lot's happening, mate, if I'm honest. Standard in the Burnley game. It's taking ages to load, but this is what I've got at the minute. Stojkovic, Barcola, Roberto, Matuida, Gundogan, James, Milner, Greenwood, Konate, Scott, Buffon. Then on the bench, I've got Frankowski, Patrick Gujarat, Marco Asensio, Sissoko, Cole, Nani, Pajor, Marlon, who could be coming to the Prem, Kolo Mawane, and Koch, and Nonto. Nonto's been Evo dope. Did I pack these icons? No, mate, SBCs. He was at SBC, and that was an icon upgrade SBC. Chance for Burnley getting to the box, dealt with. Yeah, icon upgrade SBC, that. Ben Sheaf would be a top player. I haven't seen the links. I hope they're true. Cross. Headed out only as far as Cozier Dubray. Shots way wide. Yeah, I don't get that either. Don. I don't think Roberts is a turncoat. We just didn't sign him. I think he'd have come to Leeds. But we said nada. Thank you. Championship scores on the doors, all still 0-0. Wow. I worked in Malton. That's near you. Malton, North Yorkshire, mate, is where Flamingo Land is. BBC Sport saying about Ben Sheaf. I hope it's true. Genuinely, I hope it's true, mate, because that would be a top-tier signing for Leeds. 100% it would. Let's see what's on. Right, Campwell corner. 7 corners for Blackburn, none to Burnley, by the way. Corner comes in, punched out by Trafford. Oh, Baker tries a shot. It's a poor effort. Ben Sheaf is not currently... hang on. However, there have been reports suggesting that Leeds are interested in signing him, with discussions around a potential transfer fee of around about 8 million. These reports indicate that Leeds might be preparing a bid for Sheaf. That has come from Mock Leeds News, Leeds United.news, and Football League World. So I would say in response to that, BS. Just 1 second, folks. My battery's on 20%, so I'm just going to make sure the charge is in. I don't know why it keeps doing this. 1 minute it works, 1 minute it doesn't, and that's quite frustrating. Just give us a sec. You have to have a play around. Sorry about this, people. I'm still here. Why is it doing that then? Because this is a brand new wire. Oh, shit. Sorry about this, folks. I will be with you. We will be there. We will be there. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Is everything good? Sorry about that, folks. I hope you can still hear me. Let's have a look, because I did lose you for... You can. There we go. We're good to go. Oh, it's lagging again. Fucking hell. We're good though now, I think. Yeah, we are. I just had to change the chargers around. Let me just double check that just to make sure. It is on charge. Yes, it is charging. Happy days. So is my Mac. All good in the hood. 45 minutes, we're never getting back. No, definitely not. But we did chat. We had a good chat. We chatted about films, which is always good. That's always fun, isn't it? Let's be honest. Sheaf is a CDM. Is he not an 8? No? Not more of an 8? I would think so, maybe. For sure. All good, Joe. All good, man. All good in the hood. You know the score. Please do smash me a like on the video as well. I haven't done a like check 1, 2. Let's have a look. We've got 229 likes. There's 452 people watching. Combined XG of 0.18. Oh. Is he a DM? Yeah, there you go. Then I don't see why we would go there. Then club want to make Aronson work out because he was 25, wasn't he? But of course, why wouldn't you want him to work out though, Joe? That would be my question to you. Do you not want him to work out as a fan? Do you not want Aronson to work out? They will. I think they have to get a 10. I think they have to. We need a 10 more than anything, and maybe a centre-back or full-back cover. Yep. 3 games and no goals in the 12:30 kickoffs. Poor, innit? Really poor. Ben Brereton Diaz is expected to leave Southampton on loan this month. He will go to Sheffield United for me. Yeah, it's not going to happen. I'm just saying, if we bring someone else in over Aronson, he don't play. It's a dead value situation. Yeah, but he will play because it'll be shared minutes. Do you know what I mean? He will play. Gray's having a nightmare here. Is he still playing centre back? Yeah. I don't know, Michael. I haven't spoke to them in a while. I think Tash sent me a couple of messages, as did Jack, when my mum passed away, and that's the legend, obviously. So yeah, but I don't know. I couldn't speak for the channel, mate. But it's a shame. It's a shame. For sure. Big up to Kirsty. Good afternoon, Joe. Come on, Blackburn. Yes, come on, Blackburn. Although you'll take a point. You will take a point because if we win, of course, we will gain more so on Burnley. 2 points behind us as it stands. We can increase that to 5 points if we do beat them. And Sheffield United actually play the same time as us today, don't they? They've got Watford away, so up the Hornets. Yeah, it's been great. I think we will, Joe. We will, because who else can play there? What if Aronson gets injured? The manager doesn't think the wingers can play there. Otherwise, he'd have tried it by now. Genuinely would have, but so we'll see. I don't MVG. Why not take someone in the league? Why not take a Cantwell? Why not take a check for Tadza? Seasiders TV. I considered it. I have considered it, but I'm pretty skint oss. There's the facts of real life. I'm skint. So Christmas is an expensive time when you've got 3 kids, all of age, that want all different things. Yeah, so yeah, I still might though. To be honest, I've thought about it, bro. Because for some reason it won't wipe either. So you're probably right. At which point I can, if I get a pot, it's there in it. Do you know what I mean? You're right. You bang on the money, mate. You're on smoke, mate. You're on smoke. Nah, Cantwell for me, awful attitude. I disagree. I think it'll be fine. There you go. Not a surprise. Christmas was a killer. Always is, mate. Always is. Couldn't get easier, does it? Oh, I think it actually gets harder because as your kids grow, their gear becomes more expensive and they get less. So you almost have to compensate for them having less by getting them another more expensive gift, for example. So yeah, it's expensive, man. As soon as possible, really, Nige. As soon as possible. I want to be down within the first quarter of the year anyway. I'd love to move tomorrow, but yeah. If Aronson had any product, I mean, his numbers aren't that bad. It's a goal involvement every other game. But I hear what you're saying. We remember, the big moments in games where you're like, oh, gotta finish that. Yeah. Well, I don't know with them in the Premier League, but when they got relegated, they jumped ship. Yeah, because he want to stay in the Premier League. I don't think it's so much so the club. I think he's worked a while there. They'll offer him a route back. I think he moves. Big up to Boss Nass for the super chat. Thank you, mate. Thank you for that. Cheers, bro. That means a lot. Yeah, Chris, it's with someone, mate. Yeah. It is back with the club, sold with the club and all that. You know the score. 4 and 2 grandkids, me, but what you can afford. Christmas isn't supposed to be about how much you spend. No, exactly. And you know what? My kids, to be honest, I'm really proud of them. Like the way, like I've been out before and I can see Millie wants something and she'll actually like, it's all right, Dad. You know what I mean? And I'm like, no, I'm going to get it, yeah. But it's like her to have that thought, you know, because listen, some kids are spoiled, you know, it is what it is. And they get, and if they don't get the kickoff, mine aren't like that. I'm quite lucky in that respect, to be fair. They're good kids. I've raised good kids, if I do say so myself. Much better than when I was their age, anyway. I do say that much. So yeah. We'll see. Is it me? Just got more expensive. Parents are bankrupting themselves. I don't even think it's the tastes have got more expensive. It's just things are more expensive. You know, just things are more expensive. It's a fact of life, unfortunately. You know, I even still now go to the shop and, you know, you can, if you want to get something particular, like 15 quid, you know, what have I actually bought? Mental. Leeds needs to buy his 2 PS5 Pros. Wow. I've got PS5 there. Just play FIFA on it now. It's probably a waste of it. Kirst says, I got the mum guilt this year. My 12-year-old said to me, it's not about the gifts, Mum. Christmas is about family. Yeah, that's brilliant, though, isn't it? That's really nice. That's a good kid. Yeah, exactly. Lee, to be honest, sometimes, but it's not good for the head. I prefer to stay indoors because if I step outside, I spend. And you're like, what the fuck? My man's talking there about Burnley having 7-0-0s. This is what I told you, and I've maintained they won't win enough games. 7-0-0s. What does Neil Warnock say? It's the draws in this league that kill you. Not another Leeds podcast says we don't buy food, we rent it. Told my lot that I haven't got much money this year, so they shouldn't expect much. You said that last year, Dad, and it's always fine. And they seem very happy with what I bought them for. Dr. Cox says I have a shopping habit myself, would I? Yeah, and it going for milk at B&M, I came home with a bag full of shit and skimmed myself. 100% it's bad, bro. And do you know what? I'll go. Don't matter, man. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it, man. Are you sure? Don't worry about it. And then I'm like, why did I spend that there? Because I didn't need it. Do you know what I mean? But we're really bad at, you know, when I went to trade my phone in, right? I sat down with a guy. He went, what are you paying at the minute? I'm like, this is my new phone. And turns out I've been paying for Disney Plus. And I didn't know. So my contract. So I've now got a newer phone and it's less than what I was paying before. Why don't they phone me? Why don't they tell me? Do you know I was paying for unlimited data? Thought I was using it all. He went, do you know your average usage is 25 gig a month? I went, what? He went, yeah. And also, because you're a Virgin Media customer, we now accompany with them. So any package you get with O2, they double. So pay for the 25, because you don't use, that's the most you've ever used, and we'll double it anyway to 50 gig. Why don't companies ring you and say, are you aware that you're only using 25%, but you're paying for unlimited? Why don't you reduce that? Also, you're Disney Plus. You're not all this sort of stuff. It's mental. Yeah, John, yeah, whatever that is, yeah. Is that not a lot, or is that a lot? I use a lot, but I was paying for unlimited. But I think the Virgin thing's quality, that they just automatically double it for you. So I get 50 gig. So if you're an O2 customer, check that. Ring them up if you were Virgin and say, look, what am I paying for? Oh, you barely use 2. See, I'm on mine a lot though, aren't I, with the channel and stuff like that. I'm on my phone a lot. Yeah, exactly, Dave. They are, mate. You're right. Listen, folks, there's 558 people watching, by the way, and we've got 259 likes, which by my calculations means we've got 41 likes away from 300. So if you could like the video for me, that'd be greatly appreciated. As you know, it massively helps the channel. So do me a solid and smash a like because it massively helps. Yeah, I'm connected to Wi-Fi now. Yeah, but I'm out a lot. So, yeah, man, mental, mate. Sky, I've stopped paying for. And do you know what? For years, this is the thing with me. For years, people would say, get a stick. And I'm like, nah. I just didn't trust it. Oh, my God, I've got one now, and I just wish I'd have got one. Did you know what else as well? Hooky gear. Never used to want hooky gear. This year, I am buying only hooky gear. Straight up. DH gate jobber. Give me them Schneid Nikes for 20 quid. Because no one even knows, man. No one even knows. You know, my brother paid next to nothing for these Nike. I don't even know what they are. I don't like them. The furry. He's big into his trainers. They're like these furry Nike things. Showed me them. They're like a couple of grands and that. Paid next to nothing for them from some guy on WhatsApp in China. Mental. 40 quid, mine, Tyler, for the year. No, 50 actually now. It's gone up to 50. 50 quid for the year. And the Amazon Fire Sticks are absolutely unreal. 50 quid for the year. So I cancelled all all the Netflix, Amazon, all that. The only thing I went to get my phone case yesterday off Prime, and it wouldn't have come next day, so I had to use someone else's. That's the only thing. But yeah, exactly, mate. Well, Shawnee Snipes, I was paying upwards of £100 a month with all the package and that extra box, all that sort of stuff. It's a joke. There you go, Chris. You pay 90. Why is mine's only 50, you know? That's quite expensive, 90. But even still, it's a lot cheaper for the year, innit? Whatever. So I'm paying 50 quid for the year. And it's cool because you get like a Discord service and that. So if you have any problems, you just pop on the Discord, bada, and they go, yeah, sound sorted, dush. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, Nige, you get everything. That's what I'm watching now, bro. And not only that, you get every game. Like, I mean, everything. Like, if it's not on Sky, you can just go watch a stream in Asia on Bein Sports or whatever. Do you know what I mean? Where would I get? So, Aisha, you buy a Fire Stick online. Just buy a Fire Stick from Amazon, and then you contact someone. I don't know if I should be saying all this, mind. Should I? I don't think I should. A Fire Stick. I've got a spare one. Give me a second. I'll show you what they look like. I did have, but I don't know where it is. But I'll unplug mine and I'll show it you. That's it. Amazon Fire Stick. But they're not illegal though, by the way, folks. They just have Netflix on and all that, allegedly anyway. But then you can someone might be able to put stuff on them, and that allegedly what they can do is like put all the latest films on, all the latest series, all the Sky and that. Allegedly, anyway. I've just got Netflix on mine and radio, but yeah. I can't put it back in now. What's going on? Done it. It's back in. TV's coming back on. But yeah, so I've heard anyway. What happens is you'll go on and you get like one of these, and then they'll have like, I think some of them are called IPTV or something like that. And then you'll pay like a yearly subscription. You just get everything. So yeah, like you'll have all entertainment, Sky Sports, TNT, US Sports, just everything really, allegedly anyway. So, and you can do multi-screen as well, where you can have like 4 screens at once. So you can have like 4 games on. Yeah, I would probably, Max, as well. Anyway, we're back underway. Can you stop working at any time though? I'm not sure. Exactly, mate. And I think Dave's got it right here. You can receive one allegedly, but not actually. But yeah, if you, I was going to solicit then and say if you need hooking up, then you can allegedly speak. But no, they don't, man. Nah. Listen, my mum had one, and it was like a new world. She was absolutely buzzing. That's where I've got the spare one from. So I might actually be able to send that to someone. It was in there, but my bedroom's a shit tip right now because of Christmas and that. But when I find it, I can send it to someone if we want. To imagine that. Yeah, I know, Tom. I'm shut up now. Sorry. Focus. I think so, Vic. Yeah, I will do. Good old Sky Glass. Yeah, Seasiders knows the score. Anyway, we'll have our lineup out in 25 minutes, by the way. Yeah. Dave's so right. Dave Thornton's so right in the chat because I get added by them all the time. Go on your friend requests on Facebook. I can guarantee there'll be some guy saying, "Can I be your friend?" I think how much? Listen, One sec. I need to shut up, though. Everyone's like, Joe. Oh, shit. They are £60 online. And they're not illegal, by the way. I'll start the timer now. There you go. You can buy them, look, Fire Stick, and then they come with them on. So, but you might look, their bestseller, 40 quid for that. And then allegedly you'll like pay someone to put stuff on it. No, but my partner does. My partner does. We were talking about it this morning. He got done, didn't he? He got done. Yeah. So, yeah. Oh. What's being said? No sign of Pat Bamford. Not in the squad. Probably injured then, eh? Gelhardt with the squad. Sam Byram is there. There you go. Yeah, he was. He was supplying, yeah. Yeah. He was supplying, not receiving. I think they're going after the suppliers, aren't they? But it's all money, man. They've now started, because I chuckled the other so if you listen to podcasts, I listen to the BBC, you know, the one with Gary Lineker, Micah Richards and Shearer. They did one, and now they've started doing an advert for it. Do you know that people can get into your computers through malware and that? And there will be enough people who will hear them adverts and get scared and go, I don't want one of them sticks because they're going to rob my bank details. Because they know they're losing. They're like, shit, what can we do? Fear. And there'll be people, I'm not getting one of them. I heard it on the adverts there. He said, they'll get our bank details over that interweb. I'm telling you, no, not having it. Anyway, yeah, Spig, love that they go after someone supplying this stuff, but won't do shit if you've got robbed. We can go even deeper than that, can't we? And say other crimes, heinous crimes. But hey ho, let's leave that alone. We'll be there all day. Anyway. No, I am scared, Joe. Big up Rick Sanchez. No worries, Aisha. Let us know when you get on. Anyway, big up Manchester is blue. Just to let you know, this is... What is this one? I got 4 new ones yesterday. It's 5 for a tenner now in the shop that I go to, which I'm absolutely buzzing about when it comes to vape juices. I forgot what it's called now. But I've got new ones. Is Bam Bam leaving? I don't think he is. People will be going a bit mad. He'll just not be in the squad because he's probably brought down in training again, hasn't he? You know what I mean? Yeah, exactly, Callum. You know the score. Anyone off to see Peter Kay? Unfortunately not, mate. No, nor am I going to see Oasis, nor am I going to see Coldplay, unfortunately. Anyway, Chance, Cross, Dolan's underneath it. It's headed out, though. Anyway, listen, there's 550 watching. If you haven't already smashed me a like on the video, you know it makes sense, you absolute legends. Ball through. Campbell's in behind. Cross! 1-0. Oh, he's offside. Yeah, Aisha, that's what it is. And that's why they're starting all the fear-mongering now. Anyway, today's tea. Call Joe Pirro if you need the goals. Offside close, no timer. Helen, thank you for hooking me up, as always, letting me know. Helen always, tells me on Twitter or if there's news going off or anything, man. It's quality. It's great that we have people like that who keep you up to date with stuff. So, Danny, Talk Sports, everyone, actually, you know who you are. There you go, 52-10. The timer's bang on now. Marvellous Matty, it's there. Starting to lag again. I'll have to close some things down. Sorry. Keeps happening. Prediction today, 2-0 Leeds, mate. That's my go-to this season. 2-0 Leeds. Listen, I don't think it'll be easy, but I don't know, mate. I'll let you know in a sec. I'll let you know. Oh, God, I've got that thing for you. Do you want to... Do you want to hear my sleep apnea? And maybe someone who's of a medical persuasion could tell me if this is what it is. Would you like to hear this? Let me know in the comments. Yes, it does, Javier. Mauled by the Tigers. Enjoyed Damar. Doesn't miss a game, does he, the legend, but always drops in. Yeah, I have been Shawnee Snipes. I don't know, John H. I don't know what that is, mate. I don't know what that is. Loz wants to hear. You want to hear the sleep apnea kicking in. Right, Trevor suffers with it. I want your medical opinion, mate, on this. You ready? I want your medical opinion. Oh, you've been in the same room as me, haven't you, bro? You've been in the same room as me. Whoa. Do you think it's just standard? Really? Really? Wow. Okay, fair enough. Maybe I'm thingy, but is that Darth Vader? Maybe. Yeah. Well, that's the thing, innit? When I go, yeah. I have done, Trevor. Yeah, I have done. Don't know, really. That's not bad. Not as bad as my cat. Like opening a suitcase over and over. Yes, mate. Massively. Not sleep. Really? Sound then. Normal. Yeah, man. Okay. We're good then, aren't we? I'm still going for this sleep clinic, mind. Manchester is blue, says Joe. It'll be 5-0 Leeds. I hope you're right, man. Sounds like my boxer dog. Love it. A lot of love in the chat for that. Get Jet Joe just... Oh, I don't want my Kive getting... Free kick given against Burnley. Free kick in the box. Yeah, I've had to stop breathing, though. This is the thing. I've had it, when I wake up and go... And then like, whoa, Do you think... So, if nobody wants a shortened Kive, how do I prevent the mouth breathing then? Because it's horrible, because I'm going to wake up on the dry and all that. Should I get one of them strips that goes over my noses that opens the airways? Because I've seen these like metal things that you clip it on, and then because it's like it goes... Maybe that. Someone give me some suggestions. Listen, we've got 521 in the chat. You can buy strips. Do they work, Trevor? Where do I get them from, bro? Where's best? Strips on nose or then breathing masks. Just duct tape your mouth shut before bed. Someone I know actually put sellotape over the mouth before. Yeah, like Jimmy Sandwiches. I know someone who did that, but sleep on your side. I know, but it's difficult. Who needs doctors when you can ask chat? Exactly. Leonard, teach me, man. Teach me. No, they're not, Michael. No, to be honest, I very rarely remember my dreams, bro. If I'm honest. I very remember them. Yeah, she's started. She started looking at earplugs, to be honest. Yeah, Aisha, that's sleep apnea, isn't it? I have enough with my partner's joy. Snoring is mad. He doesn't seem to breathe half the time. That's sleep apnea. Strips from the chemist. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna check. I'll check. Yeah. Blackburn goal would be nice. Definitely. Dominic says I sound like that when I'm awake. Love that. Anyway, free kick here for Blackburn. Cross deep, back post. Oh, it's headed well wide. Oh, don't. The jinx. You're telling me we've got a goal out where Burnley have scored, haven't we? Everyone's saying FFS. Fuck's sake. Burnley have scored, it looks like. Yeah, MVG 100%, because I wake up loads, mate. That's what the doctor said as well. You always tired. I said, mate, honestly, I can do something and then want to go back. And then I can go out or something, and then lunchtime come back and I'm ready for bed. Burnley have scored then by the looks of this, folks. Yeah, undeserved, definitely. Listen, Joe jinxed it. Why? What did I say? Is it Fleming? Anyway, it's ball over at top. Brownhill chasing it. Free. How far behind am I? I'm going to check, see if it's on like a Burnley radio or something. Because that's about 5 minutes of up behind. Let's have a look. Yeah, the goal there. Bam. Jan Fleming. It's a good head, to be fair. Crossed in from Bashir Humphreys, and Jan Fleming comes out of nowhere and heads it into the roof of the net. It's a great cross as well. Fleming 1-0 on the 60th minute. Let me just get this change. Great cross. I'm just going to get the timer change, folks. There we are. That's where I'm at now. Oh, Fleming's just took one in back ahead as well. Great head of that, though. Blackburn looks shocking. I don't know. They've been the better team for me, Michael. Just because they're behind. I think they've actually been the better side of Blackburn. But there's still a long way to go, and Blackburn can still find something in this, I'm sure. Not been a lot of goal malfaction, though, so 1-0 might do it. 1-0 might do it. Guehi and Fleming having a bit of afters there. Marvellous Marty says it's now 2. Maybe just go to the GP, Joe. Yeah, I've been, though. Marty says 2-0. Here's Sarmiento. Could this be the second? Sarmiento comes inside. Laurent. It's headed out. It's still 1-0. He's on the wind-up. Fire stick timing is a thing on the old Sky, but I've found when you find a Burnley radio, it's all right. Still 1-0 then. We have to be concerned about Burnley. We have to go to Turf Moor. To be honest, I'm not bothered about Burnley. I've maintained this, and they're actually better away from home than they are at home. They're actually better away from home. They're like 13th, I think, in the home form table over the last 5. Not great. Todd Campbell. Boring Burnley indeed. It's opened up, hasn't it? We are seeing a lot more of Burnley now that it's opened up. Sarmiento moves it out to Roberts. Whatever happens today, it changes nothing for us. We just need to win. Yeah, exactly, Paul. You're right. You are right, mate. By disrespect, you mean me, right? They might do, but we will get more. We will still finish above them both, Paul G. So what I would say in response to you then is the disrespect you put on your own football club. You won't want to hear it, but praising everyone except Leeds. Who's top of the league? Burnley won't win enough games, right? Burnley will not win enough games. 7-0 so far this season. We heard that at half-time. They still might draw this. Sheffield United will be closer to us, I think. But yeah, 90+ promotion race. Laurent does well. Challenge. That's a free kick. Advantage. Referees give advantage. Chance here for Blackburn on the counter. Thank you. Manchester is blue. Here's Campbell. He's got to give it to Guehi. That is such a bad pass. I only have praise for Leeds. Farker is a different matter. Well, they come in tandem, though, because if we're playing well, then Farker's doing well. But yeah, I don't have disrespect, as I've said to you. The three that will be up there will be us, Burnley and Sheffield United. I don't think that's a disrespect. I just don't think they'll do what we do. If you're saying that they'll get 90+ points, then surely you believe Leeds will. And if not, then tell me why. And don't just say because of the manager. What specifically about the manager is it that's not going to get 90 points this season when he got 90 points last season? Well, tell me that, please. 346 likes, 589 actually watching at the minute. So if you could smash me a like on the video, we've got 346 likes. So if you could smash me a like on the video, that will be greatly appreciated. Sorry. That would be greatly appreciated. So if you could do that for me, please do that. It will be great. So yeah, make that happen. Joe, you are the best at vaping. I know, mate. It's all you ever talk about. 9 goals all season for Burnley. What conceded? Okay. They've conceded more chances than us, though. Just got a better keeper. But no teams faced less shots than Leeds United. Talk to me about that one. Talk to me about that one. Goal for West Brom. Finally, some goals going in there. West Brom, you know, they could be more dead on for the playoffs with the change of manager. Maybe Corberan was holding them back. Blackburn, Stoke 0-0, Plymouth, and Swansea West Brom. West Brom winning 1-0. See, so I've started on decaf me as well, which I never did because I thought decaf. Why would you think it tastes exactly the same? Still need to kick the monsters, but I need them sometimes when I'm very tired. Cross coming from Beck anyway. Cross. Oh, good punch by Trafford. Yeah, Danny, that's what I'm saying. I can't lie to you. I go to sleep at a more, I was going to say better. I go to sleep earlier than I used to. Genuinely, I do. Now that I have, during the day, after about 4, I'll have decaf and I go to sleep earlier than I normally would. Sometimes I could be up till 2, 3, 4. This time I'm asleep before midnight if I'm laid down 1 at the latest. So but I'm drinking Monster, so I can't really talk. But I think that's when I'm working. I've got a long day. Oh, bit dodgy for Trafford. Can they get it in? Oh, so that there goes in against Leeds. That goes in against Leeds. That proper scramble. Leonard, I would try me on like Instagram, Twitter, Twitter or Facebook, mate. One of the social medias. You'll be able to get me on there. Yeah, real Goal mouth scramble then. Danny Batt tried a little back heel. Yeah, all good, Darren Williams. Enjoy the game, mate. Enjoy the game. I hope you do. It'll be fun, I'm sure. Stop the monsters. I know, I hear you, but I do like them and enjoy them for the thing. Yeah, I do. They help when I'm working. Dan James on pre-match press duty, so he's starting. Yeah. We've conceded 16, only stat that matters. I do think we will get top 2, but for me, 5 can fail. Right. So what are you complaining for if you're going to get top 2 then? Surely you're happy with that, bro. Bit of March. Fasting would be great, mate. Can't lie. It would be. But, yeah. Joe, seriously, try a carnivore diet for a couple of weeks. Snoring will disappear. Just meat, is it, Leeds, man? Remember that guy who said he just used to eat raw... What was that guy? Liver? Was he called the Liver Man or something like that? And then it turned out it were all bullshit. Is that what he was called? The Liver Man? Do you know what I mean? Some guy. Or did he eat lions or something? I can't remember. Liver King, that was it. Because if we go up and come straight back down, it'll be for nothing. I don't think we will, though. I don't think we will. Joe, can I talk about it later? Yeah, if you want, mate. If you want. Not now, though, when I'm working, mate. I'm not ignoring you. Just when I'm working, it's difficult, pal. Oh, that's all right. Hannibal Lecter. Yeah, we did a quiz last night. Actually, we did a family quiz last night, and I won. Of course, I won. Aced the sports section, didn't I? That's what got it over the line. Did okay on music. Did all right on history, actually. Although, right, this is a family quiz, by the way. First question: what is the Terracotta Army? I was like, what? Yeah, the kids didn't have a clue. Joe, vape advisor to the stars. Love that. I'd take Mourinho. I can't even lie. Football would be turgid, but I love Jose. So I'm a special one, and this is a special club. I'd take him in a heartbeat. Chinese history, yeah. So it's a series of statues, but although I was impressed with my daughter because she knew what the triangular trade route was, and she also got which monarch died in 1901, and she knew that Queen Victoria, I think it was. So she knew all about that. Yeah, so I was quite impressed with that. When we go up, Joe, the club is big enough to attract decent Prem players. Of course it is. You don't even need to be a big club. The facts are you don't need to. You don't need to be good because you can get top players just by being in the Premier League. Look at Bournemouth. No one knew what a Bournemouth was a couple of seasons ago. Now they get top players. Top managers. Iriola, by the way. Wow. Listen, there's over 600 people watching, which is amazing. So big up to you all. We will have the Leeds United lineup soon in a sec as well. So we'll see. What's that saying? Anyway. Cause you do, Brett. In the box. Cut back. Dolan. And again. Have a go. Oh. Yeah, it was a nice one. Lineup time. Let's have a look then. Line up. Let's go. Let's see what we're moving with. Leeds United's lineup, folks, is Ilian Meslier in goal, Bogle right back, Voba left back, Rodon and Ampadu at centre back, Rothwell and Tanaka in midfield, Dan James, Aronson, Solomon, Pirro. Where's Strouk? Strouk's not in the squad. On the bench is Darlow, Debayo, Schmidt, Byram, Gulavogi, Ramazani, Nonto, Gelhardt, and Joseph. Strauch out. That's news, isn't it? But we haven't had a proper presser yet, have we? We'll start. No Strauch on the bench. No, Vic. Like, I'm okay with the lineup, by the way. That's totally fine. I just want to know what's happening with Pascal. Maybe he could be going to Spurs. I don't think he is, but maybe Leeds United are ready for a bid. But I think it'll be an injury because they'd be crazy to sell him. Unless they've got Omobamidele coming out on loan. And they go, do you know what? We'll take the money for Strauch now. We get Omobamidele. But he'll be injured. So the bench is Darlow, Debayo, Schmidt, Byram. So Byram's fit enough to be on the bench. Gulavogi, Ramazani, Nonto, Gelhardt, and Joseph. Flu. Is that what we're saying? There will be a notification in a sec. We'll find out. No sign of Bamford. Pascal and Paddy are ill, Joe, apparently. There you go. Vic, I agree with you, mate. I've said that, Anna. I've said that, but I think some people say it online and then it gets... yeah. God. Joe, I built an app that automatically syncs TV sports to YouTube. Watchalong already. I'm looking for a stream I can test this. Would you be interested? I don't know how that would work, mate. Just drop me an email. I don't know. He was in the checking in video. Who was? Strauch? Not for me, mate. He's so much better in midfield. He's so much better in midfield. But he's good at centre-back. Graham Smith. No Strauch, no Bamford. Still no announcement yet on Twitter. I know people have said online. Strauch, what's this? Strauch did put on his Insta story it was game day. That's strange. Maybe we've had a bid, you know. Big up, Scott. Scott, where have you been, man? You've been somewhere else, haven't you? Don't think I don't know, bro. Where have you been, man? Don't let me down like that again. You've upset me, bro. Dave says, nearly out. Dolan headed back in. And again, Laurent clears it. Lack of fitness. Dolan. Cross. Bang. Just wide. Hope Strauch will be fine, definitely. Maybe he's had a late fitness issue, 100%. Strauch and Bamford off the Spurs. But I wish. Lockie says, sign a fecking centre-back. Yeah. That's just on a WhatsApp group I'm part of. Jed and Archie, the centre-back pairing right now against Newcastle. Mental. That's what I'm saying. They do have numbers down, don't they? Yeah, maybe. But he put game day on his Insta. I know maybe we shouldn't. Oh, right, okay. Helen, as I was saying earlier, she's tagged me in something. Ampadu looks to be in for Strauch, who travelled, but he's not on the bench. Volber in for Byram, no Bamford, Gelhardt, and Debayo on bench. If he's travelled, he's got to be fine. So something's happened. Maybe he does have this illness because Byram played with the illness, was brought on at half-time. Maybe Strauch said, look, I'll come down, but overnight in the hotel, I've took a turn overnight in the hotel. It's only across the Pennines. It's not even across the Pennines. It's in fecking Yorkshire. Something will come out. No, Pascal. Got the shit. Yeah, got the Tom Tits. I know he's got the Tom Tits, man. Listen, there's 717 people watching, folks. If you haven't already, smash me a like on the video. Massively helps the channel, as you well know. So, yeah, please do that for me. because it massively does help. Where's Pascal? Don't know, bro. Don't know. Still waiting to hear. Brownell's on the deck. I'm waiting for some news. Listen, by the way, the team is more than good enough that we've got lining up for Hull without a shadow of a doubt. But I say Strout looked okay walking in. Dave's at the game. He's watching it. He's there. Joe Donahue could happen, couldn't it? I mean, maybe they've had a bid. Let's say they've had a bid for Strout. I mean, I don't think they will have, and I don't think they'll sell. But they might look at that and go, "Okay, let's sell Pascal. Take the money now, and we'll bring in on Deli on loan." Yeah, he is. It's not his best position, though, is it, Vic? And I just seen a text coming from Lockie, on our WhatsApp group, and he says, we have no depth at centre-back. We've probably got our best six, which he is. I know people think he's better at centre-back, but he's our best six playing at centre-back. We've got a centre-back playing at left-back. Byron, you know what I mean? So, would you sell Pascal, Joe? No, because I rate him. But I was just thinking if they had done. But no, I rate him. Someone's just said ankle injury. Here we go. Joe Donahue. Hamstring injury for Bamford. Shocks. Patrick Strauch has travelled, but as an ankle knock, was given every chance to be available. So basically, the manager wanted to play him. Then this morning, how are you getting on? Ankle's still bad. Okay, we can't play you. That's why he's travelled. So Strauch wanted to play. The club wanted him to play. But clearly the doctors have said, issue with your ankle. It's not going to work. So there we go. He'll now get 2 weeks off because he won't play. He won't play against Harrogate. So happy days for him. Do you know what I mean? He'll be good to go. If you watch that and you think they're going to piss the league, bearing in mind we're still in front of them and they have played a less game, then you cannot be helped with. They are shite. They are shite. Play Bamford injured, he might score then. Okay. Yeah, they are, man. Come on, you can't watch this game and say they're going to piss the league. He says, we'll see. So if you watch Leeds, are you a Leeds fan, Ray? I'm assuming. So if you watch Leeds week in, week out, and you think Burnley are going to piss this league, then okay. It's mad. They don't. Blackburn have had 2 chances to score. They're not impenetrable. This is where, look, I don't mean to be like rude, but this is where I think sometimes people look at results. I'm not sure Ray's watched the whole game, has just popped in on 80th minute, seen the 1-0 and gone, they're dicking this league. You haven't watched it. If you can't honestly watch it and watch Burnley enough to think that they're going to dick this league. Exactly, Gav. They have great squad depth. I don't disagree with you. I said that. But they have Jan Fleming, Rodriguez. They've brought in Ashley Barnes. They won't get no. But yeah. It's nothing to do with the number 9. They don't create enough chances. They don't create enough chances. The point with Burnley is it's not about the 9, bro. It's about their chance creation. I go every home game, and I've been watching this from the start. And you think Burnley will dick the league based on this performance when they got a goal against the runner play? Let me just have a look. How can a team that doesn't create chances be expected to win the league? Make it make sense. Tell me why. Tell me where I'm going wrong. Blackburn have an XG of 0.98. Burnley have 0.24. Blackburn have had 10 shots. Burnley have had 4. I mean, that's a stat in itself. Burnley have had 0 corners. Blackburn have had 10. And you're watching that game saying Burnley are going to dick this league. I'm sorry. You cannot be helped, Ray. At this point, you cannot be helped. If you've genuinely watched this game for 83 minutes and you watch Leeds every week at home and probably watch all away games, and you think Burnley are going to dick this league, you can't be helped, man, at this point. Scott says Leeds will walk away with this league. When we played Burnley, this day was poor, but we are so light in squad. Plus, they got lucky in both goals. Leeds should win it all. Big up to Scott, who's a Sheffield United fan. I want to know how you win the league when you can't create chances. Let's just have a look. Right. So this will hopefully help. So in order to score goals, you have to create chances. Now, the team that creates the most chances in the league is Leeds United. Yeah? Can you see Burnley in that picture? You cannot. Shall I tell you why? Because they're there. There. The chance creation is next to nothing. XG against, still not as good as Leeds United. They might have conceded less due to the keeper. But we concede. So we are the best teams in terms of chance creation and also defensively. And they're going to dick the league. Please make it make sense. I'm sorry. This is what I mean. I said when we went top Blackburn, no more will I have any more conversation about Leeds not being the best team in the league, about Farker not being the man, because all the stats throughout 2024 show you that Leeds United are the team. Without a shadow of a doubt. So, and I will die on that hill. Die on that hill. Mad. But that's like, you're doing yourself a disservice. Enjoy it, man, for what it is. The lack of chance creation means they'll draw too many. Exactly. No, I wouldn't have said so. But we, again, chance in terms of against, then. Those stats point to a massive picture, 100%. We'll see, Nine Dart Davis. I think it will, because your manager's not great, mate. That's just my opinion. The only stats which matter are goals scored, goals conceded, and points. Right, okay. So, by that logic, then, who has the best goal difference in the league? Can you remind me, Sonny? Because the answer's Leeds United. Who's got the most points? Leeds United. So them stats do mean something, don't they? Go on, Dolan. So let's just. So you've just said none of them stats mean shit. Yet, for chances created and chances against, we are top. And our goal difference is the best in the league. So I would say that them stats do count for shit. Because guess what? We're top of the league as well. He's got a injury. You know? Yeah, that's a point. Injured, mate. Injured. We battered you, bro. We battered you. You got lucky. It's a slip. All the stats in the game show we battered you. You're a Burnley fan, I get it. I've spoken to Burnley fans. They're not enjoying what they're seeing. You're being tribalistic, I get it. But you will not finish higher than Leeds United. Yes, he has, mate. You won't finish above. Leeds United. Not for me anyway, mate. If you think that it's sustainable to create next to nothing in a game and win the league, then fair enough. And we'll see, won't we? You know, because you just won't create enough. Yeah, if you haven't already, please do smash a like on the video for me. You know, it massively helps. Even the Burnley fans in the chat. 77 likes away. 77 likes away from 500. If you could like the video for me, that'd be greatly appreciated. It's all love, anyway. It's all love to people. Bad, innit? Good man. Good man. They could ride their luck. Yeah, you're right. But like you say, we'll finish above them. Win today, we've got another 3-point gap, haven't we, with a week off from the league, because we will be playing we'll be playing Harrogate, won't we? Ties will do you in when going for top. Exactly. He's just injured, man. He's just injured. Aragon, don't worry. Nothing to get too worried about. Totally fine. Yeah, Harrison won't come back, Donna. For me, anyway, I've said, man, I'll take money on it. I'll have bets. The whole lineup as well. Let me get the whole lineup for you, folks. Is Panda, Coyle, Jones, McLaughlin, Jacob, Alzate, decent player, Porter, Slater, Kamara, Pedro, and Burstow. That's their lineup. It's still 2-1 to Newcastle. It is, Isak. Yeah, look, Hull are decimated with injuries. They are, mate. I think we will win. No worries, Mick. For me, it will be Leeds and Burnley top two. I think it'll be Leeds, Sheffield United, and I think Burnley will win the playoffs. I think that's the way we'll see it. I could see Watford doing something against Sheffield United just because Sheffield United are on their arse at the minute in terms of their squad. But I think they'll add in January. And, you know, a lot of them have got that experience. Wilder's got that experience. But I suppose you could argue Parker has as well. The three managers that are going to contest for autos have all got experience at it. Parker's not won the league yet, but won the playoffs with Fulham and came second with Bournemouth, I believe. Wilder's had Sheffield United promoted. Parker's had Norwich promoted and obviously lost in the playoff final. So they've all got experience, haven't they? Yeah, straight after this, we've got the Leeds United game. There's a redirect straight on, so we'll go straight on over, folks. So, yeah, we will be there. We have 8 players from under 21 squad in the 18 today, yeah, and 2 goalkeepers on the bench. That's what I mean. Your squad is on its arse. Not for me, mate. Have you seen what's his face might be going my head? Ben Doak and Latte Lars on his way to Leicester, decimated. Richard, he's injured. He's injured. Swansea have got an equaliser. No, he's just injured, mate. He went with the squad. There's no problems. Leeds, it'd be suicide for Leeds to let their best centre-back go. So, it won't happen. Sorry. We made the most money in Western Europe. Farker keeps saying we don't need to sell anymore. Exactly. So if we do, we need to have conversations. Looks done, Stephen. It does this game, yeah. Leeds just about to sign a couple of defenders. Come on, man. That's poor James Brown. Unlucky. Do better. Do better. Yeah, Vic, it'd be suicide if we did. Suicide if we did. Josh Brownell still going. Free kick given. Oh, that's it. Game over. Burnley have won. Big result, that. Big result, that. It is a big result for them. But listen, we won't stay and chat too much because guess what? Leeds United playing 40 minutes. So I'm going to end this. You go straight on over to the Leeds United watch along. So I'll see you in 2, yeah? Let's go. Let's get it.